Welcome to QuizTaka! Guess the player, only from their career path, transfers, clubs, and hidden history. Let's go! Level 1. Guess the player by their club logos. We start with the clear and famous club histories of today's brightest stars. Let's go! Question 1.
An Argentine forward nicknamed La Arana, who won the 2022 World Cup and joined Madrid in 2024.
The player is Julian Alvarez. Question 2.
A smiling Portuguese winger who wears number 10 for Milan and won the Serie A MVP in 2021-22.
The player is Rafael Leao. Question 3.
The Argentine playmaker known as La Joya, famous for his gladiator mask celebration.
The player is Paulo Dybala. Question 4.
The Golden Boy winner who made an explosive start at the Bernabeu, known for his signature open arm celebration.
The player is Jude Bellingham. Level 2. No full paths this time, just the departure club, the destination, and a massive transfer fee. Who is the expensive star? Question 5.
The Argentine midfielder who won the Best Young Player award at the 2022 World Cup just weeks prior.
The player is Enzo Fernandez. Question 6.
The English winger famous for wearing his socks incredibly low and winning the historic treble in 2023.
The player is Jack Grealish. Level 3. The slope gets steeper. More clubs, longer journeys, and icons who dominated the last decade of football. Focus your memory. Question 7.
The Uruguayan striker nicknamed El Pistolero, who won the European Golden Shoe in England and Spain.
The player is Luis Suarez. Question 8.
A legendary German playmaker who provided the assist for the winning goal in the 2014 World Cup final.
The player is Mesut Ozil. Question 9.
The penalty shootout hero for Argentina, who secured the World Cup in 2022 with a legendary last-minute save.
Emiliano Martinez. Question 10. The Croatian midfield maestro who won the 2018 Ballon d'Or, breaking the Messi-Ronaldo duopoly. The player is Luka Modric. Question 11. The Norwegian striker who shattered the Premier League record by scoring 36 goals in his debut season. The player is Erling Haaland. Level 4. A puzzle for your memory. The path is visible, but one crucial club is hidden behind a question mark. Can you identify the missing link and the player? Question 12. The Polish machine, who famously came off the bench to score 5 goals in 9 minutes for the hidden club. The player is Robert Lewandowski. Question 13. A fierce and incredibly fast center back known for his unique high-knee running style and dominating presence. The player is Antonio Rudiger. Level 5. Complex paths featuring early academies, surprise loans, and forgotten chapters of global icons. Question 14. The Italian midfielder who never played in Serie A but won 9 League One titles during his decade in Paris. The player is Marco Verratti. Question 15. The Argentine forward who sparked the infamous Welcome to Manchester billboard crossing city rival lines. The player is Carlos Tevez. Question 16. The Brazilian winger who scored in 2 different Champions League finals and is known for his devastating pace. The player is Vinicius Jr. Question 17. The Portuguese icon who holds the all-time record for the most goals scored in the UEFA Champions League. The player is Cristiano Ronaldo. Question 18. The Senegalese winger who scored the fastest hat-trick in Premier League history in under 3 minutes. The player is Sadio Mane. Question 19.
Arsenal's academy graduate who quickly became the face of the club and a crucial attacking threat for England. The player is Bukayo Saka.
Question 20. The Welsh winger who scored a breathtaking overhead kick in the 2018 Champions League final against Liverpool. The player is Gareth Bale.
Question 21.
An Italian winger of Egyptian descent, famously nicknamed Il Faraone, known for his distinct hairstyle. Stefan El Shaarawy.
Question 22.
The fierce Chilean box-to-box midfielder known as King Arturo, famous for his aggressive tackling and a mohawk. The player is Arturo Vidal.
Question 23.
El Fideo, the Argentine winger who scored in the final of the Olympics, Copa America, and the World Cup. The player is Angel Di Maria.
The final frontier, the ultimate brain breaker. We are showing the exact transfer path of legends, but in reverse, from their final club back to where they started.
Can you read history backwards?
Question 24.
The undisputed king of Highbury and the only player to win the Premier League Golden Boot 4 times. Thierry Daniel Henry.
Question 25.
A Spanish midfield maestro whose 116th minute strike secured his nation's first ever World Cup victory.
The player is Andres Iniesta Lujan. Question 26. The English midfield engine who became the most expensive British player when moving to North London.
Declan Rice.
Question 27.
The legendary Brazilian playmaker who was the last player to win the Ballon d'Or before the Messi-Ronaldo era.
The player is Ricardo Isaacson Kaká. Question 28. Manchester United's all-time leading goal scorer who burst onto the scene with a stunning volley at age 16.
The player is Wayne Mark Rooney.
Question 29.
The Ivorian legend who scored the 88th minute equalizer and winning penalty in the 2012 Champions League final. The player is Didier Yves Drogba.
Question 30.
The Spanish midfield maestro who scored the winning goal in the 2023 Champions League final.
The player is Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante.
Question 31. A Spanish tactical genius who scored in the Miracle of Istanbul and managed Bayern Leverkusen to a historic title. The player is Xabier Alonso Olano. Question 32. A French footballing poet who scored arguably the greatest volley in Champions League history in Glasgow. The player is Zinedine Yazid Zidane. Question 33. A legendary Portuguese winger who caused ultimate controversy when he crossed the El Clasico divide in 2000. The player is Luis Felipe Madeira Cairo Figo.
And the last question.
The Bavarian midfield engine who bled for his country in the 2014 World Cup final and dominated the Bundesliga. The player is Bastian Schweinsteiger.
How many did you get right? Let me know your score in the comments. If you enjoyed this challenge, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because the next football quiz is even harder.